Morning guys, it's Sunday today, so I'm going to put these wheel bearings in, the wheel. Whether it's right or wrong I don't know, but I'm putting it in first where the circlips goes, and then I'll put the tube in, then I'll put the other bearing in. So now these bearings have got numbers on both sides. But what I'm going to do is, on this side it's got a C3 there, so I'm just going to put that on the outside, and I'll do the same with the other side. So that's the bearing, that's my drift thing that I'm going to use to get it in, so I'll be back in 2. That one's in. That went in quite easy. Once you get them square, you can they go in relatively easily, to be honest with you. Right, so I'll turn the wheel round now. I'll put the tube in. Don't forget to put the tube back in, because obviously if you don't, I don't know what the consequences will be, but anyway, I think water will get to the inside of the bearing or something, I don't know. So I'll turn it round and then I'll start putting that one in. So what I've done is I've turned the wheel round and I've just stuck the tube in. So now I will put that one in. The reason I put the one with the circlip in first is because if I put this one in first, I don't know how far the bearing needs to go down, if that makes sense. Whereas if I put this in last, it'll only go as far as the circlip allows on the other side. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just make sure that's relatively flat, and it isn't. Let's just try to get it. I'm trying to get it flat there. That's about right. So I'll just start tapping that in now. Right. So the bearing is flush, but let me get my little Allen key. As you can see, the tube is still wobbly, so obviously we need to tap the bearing down just a cock more, but it needs to stay in line throughout the hole, if that makes sense. Oh, you can't see it, but anyway, so I'll show you what I do. So what I do is I just drop the spindle through, and you can see that it's gone all the way through. Well, you can't because it's dark. But I drop the spindle through, pull it out nice and slowly, and then hopefully the tube should be sort of like lined up, if that makes sense. And then all I'm going to do then is just drive that bearing home. Right, we're back in 2. So now that's bottomed out, and you can see that it's sort of like, well, it's as near as damn it, isn't it? And the tube, yeah, I can't move that at all now, so that's a good do. Right, I can put the sprocket carrier back on, and then all I need to do then is just replace the tyre and jobs are good on. Oops, sorry, almost forgot. The seal on this side. So where that ring is, what they call circlip thing is, obviously I need the seal on. So I shall put that on. Job's a good one. Right, one rear wheel done with a new sprocket and new bearings. So all I need on now is a new tyre, and then we're sorted, and then that can go back on the bike then, hopefully, with the swinging arm and all the other shit. Right, so that's it for the wheel.